Hello, so for today, I've got my most recommended products for acne-prone skin, blackhead-prone skin, skin like that. I've got some moisturizer recommendations, cleanser, treatments, the biggest things. So first off, I'm going to start out with a treatment product. It's actually newer, so I haven't actually recommended a ton, but in my opinion, this is a really nice one and super affordable. And it's the Bubble Fade Away 5% Benzoyl Peroxide treatment. It's actually really nice for breakouts, and it also contains some nice soothing ingredients. Benzoyl peroxide is probably one of the most recommended and recognized ingredients to help prevent breakouts and treat them. So you can really use this more as a spot treatment. It's a tiny little tube, but it's really affordable. So we've got 5% benzoyl peroxide. It also contains licorice root, which is meant to help prevent dark spots, also soothe it, which is nice. Zinc, aloe, and then niacinamide. And the aloe also helps soothe the area, which can become inflamed, red, things like that. So this will help the breakout to heal, as well as calm it down. So this one's really nice and non-drying. A lot of them can be super drying, and this one, in my opinion, is not. So this one is worth checking out. I think it's 12 bucks. And I mean, the bottle's tiny, but what is it, 10 milliliters, a third of an ounce. So anyway, there you go. Comes with the felt tip, but I don't recommend applying with that. It's kind of, I don't know. Apply with your finger, not with the product itself. Okay, next up, this product I've been loving for years, the Paula's Choice 4% BHA. This is a salicylic acid serum. It's got a high percent of BHA in there. So if you're new to exfoliants, I would start with the less strong one, like Geek and Gorgeous makes it 2%. I think it's called their Perfectly Clear. That might be worth checking out first. But if you're experienced with exfoliants and BHAs, this one's worth checking out. So it's got the 4% salicylic acid. It also contains oat and then green tea, both great for soothing. So this one is really nice. A little bit of it goes a long way. A bottle like this, if you use it 2 or 3 times a week, it'll last you 3 months or so. It will last you a long time. It's got a nice light texture, things like that. So really nice product. It's been around for a long time, and if there's any brand that is more respected for their exfoliants, Paula's Choice has to be the number one. I mean, when you think of exfoliants, I think of their 2% BHA toner, which is a cult classic. I think of that. They've got so many good exfoliants. So okay, next up, as a preventative measure, this one is worth a try, especially if you're in the US. It's easier to get, and that is Adapalene. This is the brand name Differin. La Roche-Posay has one. Walgreens has a generic one. CVS has a generic one. You don't need to buy the name brand. They're all identical. At least the last time I checked, the ingredient lists were all identical. So this one, basically, it's 0.1% Adapalene, which is a retinoid that's known to treat breakouts and prevent them and clog pores, things like that. There really isn't anything else in here. I mean, there's like 5 or 6 other ingredients, but in terms of active ingredients, it's the Adapalene's the star of the show. And I was able to add this in my routine without any dryness, but if you have dry, prone skin, start out slow and use a good moisturizer with it to prevent flakiness and irritation and things like that. But if you've used other retinoids in the past, it probably won't be an issue. At least it wasn't for me, but that might not be the case for everybody. So anyway, so this one is definitely worth a try, especially if you're in the US, it's easier to get. For some places it's requires a prescription still. Okay, for another type of retinoid, the Skinfix Acne Adapinoid Treatment Gel is really nice. This is a 3rd generation retinoid, and I've been using this now. I use it more as kind of an anti-aging ingredient, and I like trying new things. So when they came out with this 3rd generation retinoid, I wanted to try it, and anyway, so I really like this one. It really didn't cause much dryness or anything like that. Some forms of like tretinoin I've used that really caused my skin to get dry. This one didn't really cause any. Anyway, so it's really nice, super light texture. I think it's worth trying. It might be more expensive, but if you tried the Adapalene and you've tried other retinoids, you've tried bakuchiol, I think this one's worth a try if those weren't successful for you. So it's still new. We'll start to see it in more and more products, I believe, shortly. So this was just the first one to release it. So I will link to that one below. Next up, so this one's a great matter-of-fact product. And in fact, this one has almost 31,000 reviews on YesStyle. The COSRX Master Patch. This is a beloved product, and now seems like every brand has their own type of this, and it's just silicone patches, and it absorbs the oil and things like that as you sleep. So now every brand's got one of them, but COSRX, I think, was one of the original brands to release this, and 31,000 reviews, and most of those are 5 stars, so worth a try. If it's too late, that one's worth a try, especially at night. Okay, next up, the TM AC Fighting Spot Cream. This one's really unique. It uses a sponge in the form of what they call spicules, which helps the ingredients penetrate further. It may be a good thing. It may not be. There's not a ton of research. It's kind of a K-beauty trend now. Spicules, you'll see it in this. And the other new K-beauty product that everyone's talking about, the Retinoid cream, also uses spicules to help penetrate. You'll kind of feel them. But this one also contains zinc, niacinamide in there to help soak up oil and help soothe the area. So this one's nice. And you can layer it over other treatments as well. So that's also worth a try. Sometimes a double layered approach is the way to go. And then just some other general gentle products. The Geek and Gorgeous Jelly Joker Gentle Cleanser is a really nice gentle cleanser. It's not too harsh, so it's really nice. It's really nice for all skin types, but especially acne-prone skin because it's not drying, but it does a good job removing all makeup and debris. I think that's a huge thing. If you have acne-prone skin, be sure to cleanse thoroughly every night. I know a lot of people, friends of mine that have acne-prone skin, they don't like doing it every night, and I get it, but it'll make a huge difference. Absolutely. And then for a good moisturizer, the Numbuzin #1 Purple Moisturizer is really nice. It's really soothing, really calming. It's got a lot of good plant extracts in there. It's fragrance-free. It's got chamomile, which is great for soothing skin, blueberry, and then azulene, which is another great soothing ingredient. And the gel texture of this stuff is really nice for oily or acne-prone skin. And then one other nice moisturizer that's super gentle is the Hydration Station from Geek and Gorgeous. Gel texture. It's a very simple formula with no pore clogging ingredients, so it's really nice to apply before bed. And it works well in conjunction with some of these other products, especially if you're using things like Differin or BHA. It makes using your moisturizer every night even more important because you don't want your skin to get dry or flaky and things like that. So anyway, so these are my picks for my most recommended products for acne-prone skin, and a few in here. They're all pretty friendly for oily-prone skin as well, since oily-prone and acne-prone skin typically go hand in hand, but not all the time, but typically a lot of the time they do. So anyway, interested from you guys. If you have any products you recommend, leave a comment below, and I will see you guys more tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.